Welcome everybody. This is the Bird's Eye View. I'm Warduck, and I am here with Mr. Crow,
Hello, everybody.
whose camera is working fine now. Shouldn't be
So
freezing.
far, good. Yeah, so far working really good. Thanks for enduring through all that.
All right, so man, I know we always go back to this guy, but he's just such an ass. I just can't okay. So once again, I'm just going through some headlines as we always do, reading some news stuff, and who pops up on here once again, except for that dumbass Alec Baldwin, dude. He just can't stop. And so I'm just going to show you the headline because it pretty much speaks for itself.
It does. And as I was reading through this, I was just so it's just sad. It's sad.
Russ' contract makes me untouchable, so it doesn't matter if I killed her or not. I'm untouchable because my contract says so. Yeah, dude, that's not the way contract. You can't just fucking kill somebody, asshole, and get away. Like, well, I have a contract that says I could kill him and it's okay. No, it does not say that.
I was reading through some of his some of the stuff that, like, even the movie, I forget what they're called, but they manage the weapons,
armors,
yeah. And she was saying that she wasn't even brought into the church where the incident happened. She wasn't brought into the church to check the weapons prior to this impromptu, like what do you want me to do type thing is what he always was saying.
There's more to that too also. So there's actually 3 articles here. We'll get right back to Crow's Point in just a second. So there's Alec Baldwin basically saying I'm untouchable because of my contract.
Yeah.
There's the Russ cinematographer lawyer slamming them because they're suing for the $7 million, and that was supposed to be the proceeds go to the family. And okay. And then there's the Alec Baldwin pointed a gun against all rules and common sense, the movie Armor says. Okay.
Yeah.
So
all of those things.
Right. Not to mention that back to Crow's Point is he refused any training with the Armor. He flat refused to do any training with the Armor because he's a know-it-all. He's anti-gun. And he obviously thinks he's just above the law or the rules, the rich white man money, I guess, is what he's thinking. But that goes to the whole point is the Armorer says he did it against all common sense.
Yeah.
She also says in the article somewhere in here about how he wouldn't do any... Okay, so here's what you were saying. Hannah was not called into the church before the impromptu gun scene rehearsal, and she should have been.
She should have been. And the background behind that she should have been is because Alec, going towards the point of what Duck is saying, is he refuses to check the guns for ammo. And so because of that, nobody taught him, and I don't know how hard it is, but yeah, nobody taught him how to check for ammo in the weapons being used. And so he was told that whenever you use a weapon, make sure you bring in somebody to check guns, and he didn't.
Reed did not instruct Baldwin to check the gun himself. In fact, she told Baldwin that it was her job to check the gun. This is, of course,
correct.
Baldwin's what he's saying.
What he says to his lawyer, yes.
Similarly, Baldwin believes, based on prior gun safety training he received on movie sets, the actor should not unilaterally check guns for live ammunition. This isn't recent training. This is past training. So he's
past training.
So basically, he's passing the buck for his responsibility because somebody told him once before that you're an actor. It's not your job to check the gun. Okay.
Yeah.
However, if you had any actual if you had any actual gun training, every single person who ever trains anybody with a gun, the number 1 rule is the gun is always loaded.
Yeah.
The number 2 rule is you don't ever point it at somebody or something or someone that you don't intend to shoot.
Yep.
He did both of those things. He not only did he failure to follow the first one and check for her if it was loaded or not, he does the second thing and he points it at somebody. Now, he says that that yes, he did point the gun at Halyna before the fatal incident because she instructed him to.
Yeah. He also... I'll let you keep going because there's something else here that just rubbed me the wrong way as I was reading this article.
The other thing he says, should I cock the gun?
That one. That's the one.
Yes, Mr. Baldwin. You're pointing the gun at me. Go ahead and cock the gun.
Yep.
Okay.
Where I swear.
Okay, so maybe she did. Maybe she didn't. Maybe whatever. However, there's supposed to be bulletproof glass in between anybody and a gun that fires anything, even if it's fake or there's supposed to be a shielding. Now, here's the other aspect of this. I know they're terming it a prep gun, but a prep gun is a loose term that just gets thrown around movie sets. This is a working revolver.
Mm-hmm.
And simply because it's on a movie set, they call it a prep gun. That's bullshit. I mean,
the thing that really rubbed me wrong about how he said that, though, is if you look back at when we first started covering this, and his interview with who was it, 60 Minutes or 2020 or whoever it was, or CNN, I don't know, whoever he had an interview with way back in the day, he said he didn't cock the gun.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah, and now he's saying, "Oh well, I asked her if she wanted me to cock the gun." And from everywhere that I'm reading in this,
but he says, "But I didn't cock it all the way back. I slightly pulled the hammer back, not enough to cock it." Okay, I know what he's getting at. That it suddenly had enough force to flop forward and unintentionally fire the round. However,
we've covered that too.
Right, we did cover that too. And however, how silly that sounds is that you were able to point the gun, cock it back, not all the way to cock it, and then released it in a way that you still maintained a perfect line into Halyna Hutchins.
Yeah.
Right? It's hard enough for some people just to shoot a target and hit it from a certain distance. And he was able to unintentionally let go of the hammer in a way that fired a live round and still hit a target.
Yeah.
Now, he's one of the executive producers or something.
Yeah, he was executive something. Yeah.
Okay, so that puts him way up top in charge of people.
Yeah. Yes.
So, okay, even at the bottom level of you holding the gun, you creating a hazard or you didn't take your due diligence to stop an incident by checking the gun. You didn't do your due diligence by not pointing the weapon at a gun or making sure that there was bulletproof glass in between you and whoever you were pointing the gun at. And then on top of that, you're the executive director that's in charge of everybody else down below it, which means you are actually doubly at fault. Not no fault because of your contract. You're actually doubly at fault. Not only did you cause the actual actions that led to somebody's death, you were overseeing the people that were supposed to not let that happen.
That's how I take it. Is he's responsible in the end of
he's responsible twice.
Accident. Yeah, yeah, exactly.
He's responsible for the actual action, yeah.
He's responsible for people not doing their job.
And he's responsible for the oversight of the accident.
Yeah.
So you know what, Alec Baldwin? You're not at fault. Guess what, bro? You are doubly at fault, asshat. And quit getting on the internet and talking about this.
Oh, I know. This
is what drives me so insane about this guy. Is he's such a narcissist that he's just like, let me not only get on with my life, but let me just tell you how I'm not ever responsible for none of this. And how dare you sue me? I was going to send all the proceeds to Halyna's family.
Yeah, see,
Dude.
that was the other thing that's so frustrating is at least what I'm gathering from the articles that I'm reading and stuff is he was really willing to talk to Helena's husband. I think his name's Matthew or something like that. He was talking to him, interacting with him, and now he doesn't anymore. It's purely it's lawyers.
Well, yeah, but he
It's
can't now though.
yeah, but that was the thing is he was willing to at first,
Well,
but now it's
but
got he's
okay, I understand. But let me. This has to be his frame of mind. Is I just killed somebody. Hey, Matt, dude, I'm sorry. Matt, we're gonna give all the proceeds to your family, and I'm not responsible, and all the proceeds, and we'll take care of you. That it's such a tragic thing, and then now they're saying, no, Alec, you're responsible. Because I can't talk to you.
yeah, I can see that.
Let me have some interviews and stuff, but I can't talk to you. Yeah. Right? I mean, this is exactly the way I see him. Is right after it happened, he was all buddy with Matthew. This isn't my fault. This is everybody else's fault. This is the armorer's fault. She didn't train me properly, even though I denied training. They put live gun ammo in the gun, and I didn't even check it. But it's not my fault, Matt. I mean, I'm just Alec Baldwin. I'm not smart enough to be at fault over any of this.
Yeah, I don't. It's just crazy.
And then he just can't not be on the internet, dude. It just has to be on the news. Like, it starts cooling off, and you don't hear about him. And the next thing you know is Alec Baldwin gave an interview, and he's not at fault. It's like,
yeah. He keeps bringing it back up. He does. He does. He keeps like all of a sudden it quiets down a little bit, and then he's back in the news again.
And I swear to God, the O.J. Simpson murders, the investigation was done way faster than this. I do not understand why this is taking so long. I like the criminal proceeding aspect of this is open and shut.
Yeah, at least from what I know and what I understand, this is open and shut.
I mean, this is an open and shut involuntary manslaughter. Boom. Yeah. Case closed. Easy as peasy. I could try this case and win this case. Alec Baldwin, did you check the gun for ammo? No. Alec Baldwin, did you point the gun at somebody? Yes. Alec Baldwin, did the gun go off while it was in your hand? Yes. Alec Baldwin, did the person die? Yes. Oh, Your Honor, I rest my case.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the easiest trial in the world.
You would think. Yeah, you'd think based on, yeah.
And the investigation part of it, this is what blows me away is then they have the gun.
They do.
They can test the gun. Can I pull the trigger back and halfway see if it fires or not? Okay, let's do it 100 times. Click, 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 click. No, it never fires. Well, how about if I cock it and then pull the trigger? Oh, bang. Oh, whoa. The gun cocked and fired if I pulled the trigger. So... yeah. Yes, Alec Bob, we just proved that you are a dumbass murderer and actually pulled the trigger and then lied. And now that you were under oath or whatever, now we'll charge you with perjury too and voluntary manslaughter since now it's not an involuntary action.
Yeah.
But see, this is what I don't understand is this was me or you. Not only would we be sitting in jail anyway...
oh, yeah.
waiting for this to be done.
Waiting for trial.
But the investigation would have been done months ago, probably the next day after the incident.
Yeah, at least. A couple business days, maybe at max.
I don't know. Maybe that place is so backed up with murders, they don't have a chance to, like, do the paperwork. I don't know. This is such a weird thing. Like, maybe they're like...
how long has this been? It's been a couple months.
Yeah. Did it say that? There's no date, huh? Everybody's doing it. It's like.
Yeah.
We have to Google it. Can you Google it real quick?
Alec Baldwin shooting.
When did that happen? Because I'm thinking it's been 6 months already.
In October 2021, Hollywood star Alec Baldwin accidentally shot Sante Fe. October.
March. So it's been 6 months. Like, you gotta be kidding me. 6 months and still know the criminal. Like, they can't be investigating this anymore, right? There's no way that they're still investigating. It has to be sitting on a DA's desk. And this is what's happening. It's his buddy or some other guy that they paid off or whatever, right? And he's like, I'm just going to wait till it quiets down, and then everybody would just forget about it. And then Alec Baldwin's like, I'm untouchable. And he's like, damn it. Now we got to wait another 6 months.
Now we got to wait longer.
Now we got to wait another 6 months to hide this case. And then, Alec Baldwin get back on the news and be like, damn it. And then it'll just drag on. I don't understand. Like, I don't understand why there's no uproar with this also. Like,
yeah, well, this happened in, I figured I'd look it up a little bit too. And it is in Sante Fe, New Mexico. I don't think they have that. I could look up their stats, see how many murders they have a year. I don't know, but it doesn't seem like they should be backed up. I don't know why.
I just don't understand why charges haven't been filed or nothing's been done on this case, and I don't understand why there isn't more of an uproar about this case. Like, I don't understand why. Where are all the people that were complaining about white privilege and all the rich white people money? Why aren't they? Well, I know why, because a white person died and they don't care about it. But this is a textbook case of, if this guy wasn't Alec Baldwin, this would be over already. He probably would have already went to trial by now for if it was regular somebody.
Oh yeah, yeah. Alex bought a house. He's
been gallivanting around the nation, doing TikToks.
He's been doing all sorts of stuff.
He's going on with his life after killing somebody, and except for we can't do the movie now because they're trying to sue me. I was going to give all the proceeds to Halyna's family, but now we can't complete the movie. Like, really, dude? This is what you worried about? Like, your ranch that you bought and you can't complete the movie that somebody died on because they're suing you? Like, this guy is a straight up narcissist. I don't know, like.
Yeah, I don't know if maybe the suing has slowed it down. I don't know.
No, because that's civil stuff. This is criminal. Like, this should be criminal proceedings. I don't understand what the holdup is with the criminal proceedings part.
Yeah, this is weird. It is. It's taking forever. I don't know what's going on.
If anybody out there knows anything about the legal system, because I really don't, and can explain or give us some insight, put it down in the comments of why this is taking so long, or what your thoughts are if you have any insight to any part about this case. Just let me know what you guys think about this. But if you have any like legal insight, I'll be excited to read those comments.
Yeah, that would be neat. So definitely give us your feedback. Let us know what your thoughts are.
And it'll probably be, and I'm sure within the next week or two, he'll say something else and be in the news about it again, because he just can't help himself. He just can't.
So true.
He's like, I want this to go away. Let me get on TikTok, talk about it. It's like,
so true. Yeah, that guy's a little odd. Doesn't have his priorities right, but.
And once again, we'll put these links down in the description so you guys can read through all the information and be informed, other than us just rambling about it. But
yeah,
it just blows me away. Just crazy. So,
God.
All right. Thank you all for checking out the video, and like I said, leave a like and a comment. Helps out with the algorithm. Subscribe to Crow's channel. Subscribe over here. Catch us on Twitch or whatever. All those links are down below. Yes. Anything else?
Be sure to tell us your thoughts. Like, for sure. Like, do you think this is taking too long? Has it not moving fast enough? What are your thoughts? Let us know your thoughts. So, appreciate everyone.
Much love.
Thank you. See you later. Till next time.